Gary from MrG Shave here, back for my Saturday face shave. I hope you all enjoyed the ad hoc or the spontaneous comparison shave yesterday. I decided I wasn't going to go with another Yaqui razor today, purely on the basis that I thought I really want to use this other new razor. So I've gone with the Canadian razor. I'm sure a few of you have probably guessed what I've got. So hardware today is going to be my Giles Shaving Co. Lathering bowl with a handle or thumb grip. The brush is going to be my Simpsons Trafalger T3. So not another Yaqui, just a Simpsons today. Well, not just a Simpsons, this is a great brush. And the new razor to the den is the new Karve Overlander. So this is it here. Really nice looking razor. I can't wait to see it when it's got a bit of a patina on it. Beautiful, all the leather slots underneath. So there's 3 underneath on each side. I've taken a risk and I've put the PAA Strangelet or Strangelet Blade in here. So it's on its second use, the blade. So we'll have to see how that goes. Before I go on to get ready for the shave, there's a bit of housekeeping to do. First of all, this is shave number 138. Secondly, not this weekend coming, so next weekend, but the weekend after that, we'll be celebrating my mother's 90th birthday in North Wales, in a place called Betws y Coed. So that's the 18th to the 20th of February, so there'll be no videos on that particular weekend. I'll repeat this message probably all through next week, so that you know that the following week there won't be any shaving videos. The Wednesday shave will still be on, but from the Friday, which I think is the 18th of Feb, all the way through to Sunday, there'll be no videos. So the head shave and the Saturday shave will be missing. The shave after that will be a Monday Battle of the Blades, probably, if I've got one lined up. Okay, that being said, let me get ready for the shave and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Got the pre-shave on. Pre-shave today is Proraso Red. Proraso Red. And the soap today is Texas on Fire by Stirling. Yeah, get it right. So there you go. This was recommended to me because I like Phoenix and Bow Spitfire. And it really does have a smoky, campfirey scent to this. I'll put the scent notes up here, but I can see why it was recommended. They are quite different, but there are also quite a lot of similarities between the two. And I do like the scent of this. So you'll have to excuse me, I might get disturbed. We've got the dog, or I've got the dog. Yeah, let's see. Say hello, Freddie. So, yeah, he's grown since I last showed him. But yeah, so yeah, if I get a bit distracted, it's the dog. I'm all lathered up and ready to go. So, nice and shiny lather, well hydrated. I only took 8 sprays from the spray bottle, so let's go for it. This is really nice. Excuse me. The dog is now chewing my joggers. So my trousers. This is going to be an interesting shave. Oh dear me. So how's your weekend been so far? I'm blooping already. I hope you've had a great weekend and that that not many of you are too badly hungover today to watch this video. I had a few last night. I needed them after doing 2 videos. But yeah, that was really good of Yaqui. to send me those products, even though the list that I sent them of the brushes that I already own, they understood that as the list of brushes that I actually wanted. So there was a bit of miscommunication or misunderstanding there, but that's fine. I'm more than happy. I mean, it's very generous of them to do this and to send them to me, and it enables me to pass these brushes on to you guys, my subscribers. So when the time comes at 750, I think I'm at 730 now, 730 subscribers. When I get to 750, 2 of those brushes will be winging their way to a subscriber who wins the giveaway, or a subscriber or 2. There's definitely going to be 2 different subscribers. Now the dog's licking my feet. This is so distracting. Right, I've got no socks on. Right, here we go. New razor. It's got the PAA Strangelet Blade in it. Let's see. I did say I was going to give it a good run, and it's on its 2nd use. I have got a standby blade. Just in case, which is the Polsilver. No, I don't think this is going to work. It's certainly more comfortable, but it doesn't feel like it's cutting. Or if it is cutting, it's not cutting a lot. I'll do the first pass with it, and then I'll probably swap the blade out, because I don't feel like this is going to be very comfortable against the grain. Yeah, because it doesn't feel like it's cutting, you're tempted to push. So you've got to remember not to do that. Okay, so I'm going to change that blade out, because that doesn't feel like it's doing a lot. So yeah, celebrating my mother's 90th birthday, eh? I'm really looking forward to that. So there goes the Strangelet Blade. That's going to go in the round filing cabinet, and I'm going to put in the hang on, I'm going to drop stuff, so I'm going to put this down. Extra stainless blade, which I think, if I'm correct, is the Polsilver blade, Super Iridium. So that's going to go in. This will be its 3rd use, even though effectively it only got used on half of my head yesterday. I'm calling it its 3rd use. The tolerances in this are fantastic. It feels really nice, and there's no wobble as you screw it on. The dog wants to leave. Go on then, there you go. That's a relief. Right, let's just check the alignment. That's all good. Yep. So I think this is now going to be a completely different experience. I'm not going to go on about the Strangelet. I will try again. I've got a battle of the blades on Monday, where I'm going to try a brand new Strangelet Blade against a brand new Derby Extra, and we'll see how that feels. And that'll be in the Rockwell 6C. I'm not going to give up on these Strangelet Blades yet. I could just have one Duff blade, or I could have a pack of Duff blades. I don't know. But I'm not going to harp on about it. Let's just see how it behaves on Monday. Here we go for the 2nd pass. I just want to give the Strangelet every opportunity. That's all. And if it in the end I decide it's not for me, then it's just not for me. I'm not saying that the people who have given this blade a positive review are wrong. For them, it might be a great razor. A great razor blade. You know, it's just my, as the saying goes, YMMV, your mileage may vary. Everybody is different. So, but that, even on the, with the grain pass, felt uncomfortable on its second use. So I wasn't prepared to risk. The last time I used it was with the Rex Envoy, and I had razor burn for hours after that shave. It was still a bit sore in the following morning, so I'm not going to risk that. Right, across the grain on this side is straight up, as you all know, or those of you that watch my channel regularly. This is very comfortable. That's a marked difference in blade feel from the Stranglet. As I expected. That feels, I mean, it had a lot more to do, but that feels much better. Effortless. I reckon I could do another, another shave with this blade. It's still that sharp. Right, third pass. So yeah, I've talked about Yaki. I've talked about my mother's 90th birthday, which is the weekend after next. What else have I got to talk to you about? I think I mentioned the subscribers. At the end of the day, thank you very much for all of you that support this channel. If you're not subscribed, it's easy. There's a button, I think it's down here in the corner here, sort of just about there. That while you're watching the video, if you click that, you'll be subscribed to my channel. It's as simple as that. But ideally, what I'd really love, and which I actually find far more, satisfying, is when you all start making comments. I try and answer all the comments, and invariably I do. Sometimes I'll miss a few, but eventually I'll get round to them, because I go on YouTube Studio and look at the comments and the ones that I haven't responded to, and if I see any there, then I'll respond to them. But I usually do that sort of once a month, because I keep forgetting. I should really do it every week, but I don't. Right, here we go, against the grain. The sun's coming out now, so hang on a second. I think this is getting rather bright in here. Let's just set that, just changing the aperture on my camera. Right. That feels great. I think it probably is at the end of its life, this blade. It was struggling a little bit against the grain there, but nothing like the Stranglet. I'll put the technical specs up here for this razor, but I think the blade gap's 0.72, which is just up my street. It's on the aggressive side of medium, but it's not far off medium. it is quite easy to find the angle, and quite forgiving if you don't find the angle, you know, if you're just off or whatever. It'll be interesting to put it up against, say, my Edwin Jagger 316 to see. I think the Edwin Jagger 316 is smoother, and that's about the same blade gap, I would guess. I have got another razor with a 0.74 gap. I can't remember which one it is, but I might try and dig that one out and give that a go. So let's have a feel around. Usual spots, usual candidates. Next to nothing around here though. That's surprising. It's got this area pretty well. I still have to go over it, but there's far less there than usual. But these areas here are normal. So let's go with a bit more. Leather for the pickups. As I think I said yesterday, I'm always chasing the BBS. You don't have to, and maybe in some cases you shouldn't chase it. Certainly in the beginning, just take your time. Eventually you'll get to your first BBS shave and you'll be like, wow, I still remember, I think I was about 3 or 4 months in to shaving before I got my first real BBS shave. And I was only using the Merca 34C then, I think, and probably the Edwin Jagger, but I don't know which razor it was, but I do remember how ecstatic I was at getting my first BBS shave, and now I chase it every single time, which is probably not that good for your skin, but my skin seems to tolerate it. So, right, pickup pass. Now, when I was reading the details about this razor, I don't think you ride the cap on this one. It's not one that you can ride the cap on, or at least I think that's what it said in the description. And I'd have to agree with that, because if I try doing that, it's only there, it's about 30 degrees that I actually get cutting action. So and if you don't know what riding the cap is, which most of you do, but basically you place the razor flat to your face and then move it over until you start to feel the blade, and there's where I'm feeling it. So that's pretty much the normal shaving angle. But this is a really nice razor. So that is a BBS result. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to do my usual thing, clean up, and I'll be right back. Right, back. Time for a cold rinse. That was excellent. Really nice. BBS all over. Skin feels great. I didn't talk at all about the soap. The soap. It's Stirling soap. What can I say? There's nothing I can add to any previous opinions of Stirling soap. They're fantastic soaps. They're great value for money. Even here in the UK, they're still a really good value proposition if you want a good quality soap. Yes, there are definitely similarities to this and Phoenix and Bow Spitfire, but they're also miles apart in scent. some certain aspects of it. So yeah, I can see why it was suggested that I try it. And I bought this just to try it, really. And I will use it. I enjoy the scent, but I'm sure it's a scent that, let's say, we in the UK say it's a Marmite experience. You'll either like it or you won't. And I like it. So, yeah, I would say scent strength on that is about 4 out of 10, maybe 5. Whereas Phoenix and Bow is a good 6 or 7. It's a much stronger scent than this Texas on Fire, but fantastic soap. Any of the Stirling soaps I'd recommend to anybody. Really, just go with some of the classic ones like Executive Man or Sharp Dressed Man and soaps like that. They're classic soaps first, and then get a feel for the scents you like. Right, okay, so let's do the post. Rinse off with cold. My face is still slick. Just got some cold on this face cloth. That feels great. That feels really good. Right, let's go with the alum and see what feedback I get. Nothing at all at the moment. No feedback at all. Not even a tingle. So that's great. I think if I'd gone on with that Strangelet blade, that particular blade, I'd have had a lot more feedback than this. It's just beginning to slightly burn down here, but it's not even half a point out of 10. It's really nothing. So all in all, that was great. I'm just going to wipe it straight off. Fantastic. My usual, whenever I've got anything woody or wintry, it's got to be Boots, Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. In the summer I use a lot more citrus. I've got some Thayer's lemon and things like that. I've also got the cucumber from Boots, which is good. And I've also got the Humphreys cucumber and melon. But again, those to me are rarely used in the winter. Because they just don't have that sort of wintry scent. I'll use this one all year round though. Right, okay. So, just to accompany this, I've got the Phoenix and Bow Spitfire Splash here. So, and there's definitely more. This is much more smoky, much more campfirey, if you like. It's sort of a, yeah, it reminds me of the smell you get after a wildfire. Not that I've ever smelt that, but I've seen fires and been through areas of fire in my history and back in when I was younger, where there were fires in Spain and places like that, and France. So I've experienced that smell, and that's a very smoky scent, and it reminds me a bit of this. This has got a lot more leather to it. Oh, it's a more complex scent, and in my opinion, a much better scent than the Texas on Fire. But it does go. This aftershave splash does go with it. Oh yeah, that is great. Next to no burn, maybe a 1 out of 10. That's it. Nothing. And then I'm going to go with the same lotion, Spitfire lotion, Phoenix and Bow. And I'm literally putting a little bit in my hand like that. And that's it. Oh yeah. But a good, you know, those scents do combine quite easily, so I can see why it was recommended. Definitely. Right, that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of my shave. I just want to check I've covered everything. So yeah, I have. I've got a little post-it note here. I've discussed everything. As I say, thank you again to all those that watch my videos and support my channel by subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. We're not far off the 750 subscriber giveaway, at which point I'll be giving away 2 of those Yaki brushes and 2 full sets of soap, splash and balm to whoever wins. But they have to be a subscriber. I'll do all the checking that I can. So I probably won't do the draw live on camera. I'm going to do it, you know, and so that I can check that the person is subscribed to the channel. So yeah, we're only 20 away. Keep clicking that subscribe button. I'll see you now on Monday for my Battle of the Blades, which will be, as I've just mentioned, the PAA Strangelet Blade versus the Derby Extra, and we'll see. And I'll be using the DE89s that I've got. Okay, see you then. Bye now.